Just before we begin with the video, I would like to share how much it cost me to get Novaria's collector skin. If you draw 16 times at the start of the event and then you continue doing the daily discounts, which is what I did, it'll make the collector skin be a lot cheaper. And so in total, I spent 2,425 Crystal of Aurora. I will admit, on the last 2 days of the event, I got kind of impatient and I wanted the skin ASAP. For the last 2 draws, I didn't use the daily discount. So if you end up using the daily discount, then it would be a little bit less. I would like to thank you guys because without your support, I would not be able to get these skins. And so I'm able to showcase them thanks to everyone's generosity. I know that a lot of people hate this collector skin, but I think it's so clean. I will admit it does lack effects, but I feel like it's just enough. At least for me. So as you guys know, in the recent patches, they changed Rome to be a little bit different. You can share gold with your allied heroes' minions, jungle creeps, and as well as vision reveals. The key part is vision reveals, because Novaria can do that extremely well. That's honestly what makes her an even more viable roamer in this meta. Before jumping the gun, obviously I want to give a few reasons why I think Novaria Roam is very much viable. Once again, not the best, but still a good choice. Other than the fact that she can farm faster now because she'll be able to reveal enemies all the time, she has very high DPS and also a lot of debuffs. So let's say if you're teamed up with people who have a lot of AoE or damage over time skills or even crowd control, then Novaria's debuffs will definitely come in clutch. But one thing I think that players really underestimate is how much slows Novaria can apply to the enemies. Now you might be thinking that slows are not really that significant. However, you have skills that have to be aimed, very accurately positioned, then yes, her slows will be invaluable. Besides, slowing down your enemies will always give you an advantage because they'll be easier to pursue while also declining their own pursuit. Now the only downside I find with Novaria Roam is that the only precaution she can give her teammates is just map vision. Other than debuffs and map vision, she can't really do much. Your teammates really need to be attentive to the map. And also, to give your teammates the benefit of the doubt, just give them a ping. If they don't always listen, then just remember it's not your fault. You're doing your job, but your teammates are not following up. And that's completely okay. As long as you're doing what you need to be doing. I do get a bit greedy for the kill, because Angela was literally a tickle away from death and I'm not letting her go. I was very surprised that I ended up walking into Nana's ult. Not even Beyonce saving me from this one. Another reason why I like Novaria Roam specifically is that you're always giving the enemies something to think about. For instance, if let's say you ult some people, you have to be careful of your second skill. So Novaria is able to apply map pressure very easily. And if they don't dodge, they'll take a lot of damage. Or even better, you end up killing them. And in Rome specifically, the enemies don't really know where you're coming from. Say you were mid with Novaria, the enemies would have a rough estimate of where you are. Because obviously you need to go back to clear your lane and then rotate again. Here it's kind of unfortunate because Julian timed the second skill correctly to nullify my ultimate. In simple words, I wasted my ult and I kind of suck. The moment that Leslie used her flicker, I knew I could kill her. And especially since she was debuffed, it made it very easier to hit my flame shot.
The wisdom of the dragons be my guiding hand.
Definitely be careful when you're rotating around the map or when you end up using your second skill. Some enemies will know that once you use your second skill, you're basically a bit defenseless. So that will be their green light to engage and attack you. So make sure you have a clear understanding of when you can use your second skill. Or else just make sure that they're focusing on your teammates instead.
My magic surges with purpose. Team destroyed a turret. Ally slain Lord. You may serve without a covenant. In the ruins of my ancestors, I found the courage to defend my kingdom. Together we are bound in mind, body, and purpose.
Just clutching my heels and clutching my purse, cause tell me why the immobilize is taking so long. Thanks to Beyonce, I'm alive. And probably my Ozempic, but don't tell Beyonce. I'm telling my team to get the Lord because I don't want to drag this game for another minute or two. Because they have a really good late game team comp. If we give them a chance, they'll take it.
Assyrian seize all! You shall threaten us no longer.
Although multiple metas don't really favor damage roamers, if you're a roamer main, I would highly suggest you try this. Maybe it's not a traditional roamer, but it does give you a new perspective on things. And in my opinion, when you're not playing with tank roamers specifically, tend to pay more attention to the map. And so in some cases, you won't be that reliant on your teammates. Novaria opens up the map for her team and gives a lot of information. And I think playstyles like this is what people really underestimate and are very underrated. But we're not ready for that conversation.